Hi there, I'm Albert Luck, founder and creator of luckymaths.co.uk, a website designed for anyone out there who's struggling with maths, whether it's just primary school, secondary school, even FE, adults, whoever. I'm trying to come up with some strategies and ways to basically help you to understand this subject, maybe in a way that hopefully is going to be easier. So this is an intro to what a ratio table is. This technique that can be used for multiple topics across the GCSE Foundation specification. And basically it allows you to do times tables, multiplying, dividing, all in one. It allows us to work with scale. It allows us to work with ratio and proportion, percentages. There's so much you can cover. All you've got to do is understand this, and most of the work is actually revolving around doubling, maybe timesing by 10, halving, dividing by 10. They are generally the skills that I use a lot. So we're going to look at, to start with something, fairly basic, like obviously, yes, the 10 times table, but I'm trying to show you that if you don't know your times tables, this is a backup. 1 10 is 10. So therefore 2 10s will be 20 because that is double. And 4 10s is 40 because that's double the previous answer. So again, the only mathematical calculations that are going on at the minute are doubling. And double 40 is 80. So I've just doubled everything. But in front of us, so it tells us that 8 10s is 80, 4 10s is 40, 2 is 20, and 1 is 10. But what you can do, so let's say you wanted, you'd forgotten what 12 times 10 was. If you put together the 8 lots and the 4 lots, i.e. if you add together these two numbers, that gives you 12 lots of 10 is equal to 120. And so the 7 times table, if you use that as an extra second example, 1 7 is 7, double that, 2 7s will be 14. If you double that, we know 4 7s must be 28, and if we double this value, 28 times 2, 56, is 8 times 7. Now let's say we're trying to get 9 7s. So you can take the 8 lots of 7 and add it to the 1 lot of 7. Just going to underline the numbers that I'm interested in. So 9 lots of 7 is therefore 63. Now, of course, you might say, ooh, but there are times tables I already know, and that's fine. So what if we went to a times table that you didn't know? Okay, so now we're going to look at slightly more complex times tables that, of course, people don't get asked to memorize or have to recall. But the point I'm trying to make is if you know what 115 is, you can double it. 2 15s equal 30. Double that. 4 15s equal 60. And 8 15s is 120. And maybe, like I said, you're trying to work out, well, what's what's 12 times 15? So if we take our 8 lots and our 4 lots again, that's where our 12 lots comes from. But if we add together 60 and 120, that means 12 lots of 15, 12 times 15 is equal to 180. The 27 times table, 127. 2 27s are 54. 4 27s will be 108, and 8 27s therefore is 216. Now let's say I wanted to work out what 9 lots of 27 is. And so I can use the 8 lots and the one lot of 27, combine those two numbers, basically add them together, okay, 216 plus 27 would be 243. So that tells me 9 times 27 is therefore 243. And that is how you can use the ratio table to do basic times tables, but also go a little bit more advanced.